Hello everyone, welcome back to True Oracle Tarot. This reading is for Scorpio, weekend in November 15th. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video if you feel connected to this reading or know anyone who may need to hear this message. Also, it tells the algorithm to push the video out to reach others who may need to hear this reading. Thank you, Scorpio. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle your cards. I hope everyone's having a great day. Strength. We have the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Death. Don't be afraid of that card. That card just signifies change. Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. This card is about courage and compassion. Okay, Scorpio? And your ability to overcome challenges. Okay? But also overcoming self-doubt. All right, that's very important. Self-doubt tends to stagnate us, okay, emotionally, spiritually, and in, areas of work and love. All right. The message here is reminding you to have inner strength, okay, and resilience. To face your difficulties head on. It's the reason why it is the first card in the deck, the first card in your reading. And especially it draws on your, if you're a spiritual person, it'll be drawing on your spirituality, and morals and compassion, okay, and most of all inner strength. If you see, look at the Six of Wands, right? This is what the Six of Wands is also telling you. The Six of Wands is telling you through your strength you'll gain victory, right? Victory, triumph, achievement, goodwill and recognition. Some of you may be experiencing success for your efforts, being acknowledged at work, perhaps, right? By others, perhaps, family, community, even friends. And the Seven of Wands here signifies fighting for your beliefs, right? This is what the Strength card is telling you to stand your ground, draw from your inner strength. Stand in your ground, defending your position. You may be facing challenges. Regardless of what it may be, please remember to maintain control most of all. All right? Control is very important. And here you are, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about action. Okay, it's an action card. Action, determination, pursuit of your goals, your drive. It's telling you to remain driven, stay focused, stay on your game, okay? But be ready to take swift action to achieve your objectives, all right? But however, please be cautious, right? Although it's an action card and it's telling you, yeah, face your issues, or goals head on. Remember not to be too impulsive. All right. Don't be too impulsive. Don't make rash decisions. All right. Weigh your pros and cons. You don't want to make any detrimental mistakes because that can happen also. All right. And here you are with the death card. The death card is not about the act of physical death per se, but about transformation. All right, Scorpio. New beginnings, endings, and sudden changes. Okay, you may be, maybe undergoing some of you are undergoing some significant spiritual awakening, that's leading to growth. Your old self may making way for your new self, right? You're evolving. Significant change or transition is occurring in your life, Scorpio. Don't be afraid of the change. You need it. We all have to change. Change is a part of growth. Okay? Embrace your evolution. All right? And you know what? If you're not accepted, your new self or your growth and evolution is not accepted by old friends, family, community, so what? Make new friends. Find a new community. That will continue to fuel your continuous growth. And here's 7 of Wands, which is, it's a warning. It's a warning about possible deception or taking risk to achieve your goals. It might indicate that you are considering unconventional methods in achieving something, or that you need to be cautious about potential deception or manipulation from others. There's not much to really elaborate on that card. It is what it is. It is a straightforward card, so take that as it is. And here you are at the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is about having a common sense, right? Be practical, diligent, and focus on your goals. Movement might be slow, but at least it's steady, right? Steady is better than ups and downs, because, ups and downs can cause emotional stress. And you can do without emotional stress. Stress causes all sorts of different things in one's life. Illnesses, you don't want that. So be patient and persistent in your endeavors, Scorpio. Okay. Also, embrace your initiatives, your intuitive side, as the full moon is in your sign. Expand your emotional wisdom. This is a powerful time also for connecting with your inner self. Again, growth, and making important personal breakthroughs. Be careful with communication at this time though, Scorpio, because Mercury is in retrograde, which might lead to misunderstandings. That's your reading, Scorpio. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sending you positive vibes.